Hey everyone, I am actually sitting in my office getting ready to do a Facebook Live beauty sesh. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've got like 8 minutes before my beauty sesh. I thought I would just give you some tips because people have been asking, how do you do a really good Facebook Live beauty sesh? So my unit and my team, we do two really big events a month. There's typically 40 or 50 people on each event. And I started this like a year and a half ago, and we've had a lot of success. We add a lot of team members doing it. We add a lot of sales. Oh my gosh, and the people, they think I call it the Emily Shooty Comedy Hour, but so I get to have fun with it. But we have people that have literally been on 10 to 12 in a row, and then, maybe they start off as, nope, I would just be a customer forever and ever, and then they end up joining our team. And so, what are tips to create that? The first thing is I use the same Facebook group for every single beauty bash. I don't change Facebook groups. People get confused, they don't know where to go. And we've grown that group to over 800 members, which is great. So, if I want to pop in there and do a quick one woman can marketing event, I have the ability to do that. Okay, so that's tip one is stay consistent. Tip number two, I typically rotate between a skincare and a makeup one so that, it's always interesting, it's always different, so that people want to continue to hop on. And then there are elements throughout the live that I always keep the same. And the first thing is there's always two prizes for people who comment. So tonight I'm doing a Galentine's Day event for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow, because today is Galentine's Day. And I have some of these heart-shaped foundation brushes left over. So not only am I going to apply my foundation with this while I'm teaching my class tonight, I am going to also give away to the two lucky ladies that are commenting. And what I do, okay, so I don't know, Mary Kay sent me this stand. Okay, so this is my phone, just to give you an idea here. So I keep my phone on this stand. Like these are just the logistics of the live. I use Streamyard. If you're a consultant, when I first started doing these, even for my team, I was just doing it right on my phone. And the reason I liked to Facebook Live on my phone is because I can just see the comments better in real time. And the thing that I have learned is the key to success to have a good Facebook Live is that you are interacting like crazy with the comments. In addition to, talking about the products and teaching them what you're teaching them and adding value to their life for the hour that you have them for. And I always joke with my husband, I'm like, Darren, it's like producing the Today Show because not only am I teaching, I'm looking at this phone. And so I like to have my phone on this stand and it sits like right here. Okay, so it's like right here. Um, so I'm looking into my normal camera that you're looking at right now, but I can look down and see the comments like popping up on my phone in real time, which is great because StreamYard isn't really good at showing you who's commenting and you need to interact with the comments. So I am going to include my Facebook Live so that you can see it. But that's definitely something to keep in mind is you want to be able to see it. I always do prizes for commenting. I always tell them that, if they're tempted by anything throughout the live and they, comment sold and what the item is, they get a woohoo. So I always have my pom-pom here. And then I go through the products. I always do marketing. I like to show a video at least once throughout the live. And it's either one of the quick little stories that are on InTouch, like maybe 1 to 3 minutes of someone, or it's a company video that just like gives them a little vibe of our company. I always do marketing. I always close with having them fill out my Facebook Live feedback form. In fact, I always offer a prize, something bigger. I do a drawing for some bigger, depending on how many people, sometimes two things for anyone who fills out the feedback form by noon the next day. I always present my next Facebook Live and what that's going to be so that they get excited about joining us again for the next one. I always promote some type of signing bonus. And tonight I have some Configure Sonic brushes I need to move because they're going discontinued. So yay. And I love to do my Peek into Pink event, which is a quick half-hour event on Zoom where we hop off Facebook Live at 8. So I do try to keep it within an hour. Do not go longer than an hour. You will lose people. And at 8:30, they can hop on Peek into Pink if they want to learn even more. Okay, so I do full marketing on the Facebook Live, but if they want to learn even more, I encourage them to hop on a Peek into Pink. And they always get a gift from me for hopping onto Peek into Pink. And I make it a little different than the marketing I did on the Facebook Live. But those things always happen no matter what the live is. And I like to keep it moving, but I like to have fun with them and really interact in the comments and answer their questions. And so I'm excited for you to see that. So stay tuned. Here comes my Galentine's Day Facebook Live event. Hey friends, welcome to Beauty Bash. Oh my gosh, say hi if you're on. We're gonna have a little fun here at the beginning while we're waiting for people to hop on. I've got some Valentine's Day trivia. Okay, so if you're just hopping on, we're just waiting for everyone. Okay, so here's your question number one. Which holiday sells more flowers, Valentine's Day or Mother's Day? Drop it in the comments. Okay. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Anna. Hey, other Anna. Hey, Amber. Hey, Becky. Hey, Rosalie. Good to see you again. Hey, Tammy Johnson. Okay, Caitlin says Valentine's Day. Maya says, hey. Hey, Maya. Okay, Valentine's Day or Mother's Day? I don't want to reveal the answer just yet. Hey, Kendra. Becky says Valentine's Day. Oh, Amy says Mother's Day. Rosalie says Mother's Day. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you again. Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer to this one because we got more. It's in fact Valentine's Day. Okay, so good work. Anyone who said Valentine's Day. Hey, Debbie. Okay, this is, I don't know where this one came from, but this is a fun one. Between men and women, who has a faster heartbeat, typically? Hey, Melissa Ann. Okay, which one, men or women? Hey, Julie. Hey, Renee. Hey, Emma. Oh my gosh, everyone's hopping on. I love it. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Men. Okay, Stephanie says men. Caitlin says women. Becky says women. Amber says women. Cheryl says men. Debbie, women. It is in fact us ladies. Woo, we have typically a faster heartbeat. Okay, last one. After candy, what's the most popular gift consumers give on Valentine's Day? Okay, so it's candy. And then what? Say hi if you just hopped on too, so that I know you're here. I know I said hi to most people that are on, but keep it coming. All right, so what's the most popular gift? Okay, what I love about this is you could literally just be like frantically Googling, finding out the answer. Stephanie says flowers. Becky says flowers. Renee says flowers. Kendra says flowers. Debbie says flowers. Caitlin with the candy. Love it. It's in fact, are you ready for this? It is in fact a card. I know, it's kind of a lame answer, but I got these from the Today Show, so if you're like mad at me about my Galentine's trivia, take it up with Savannah Guthrie. I can't even say her name. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's dive into our beauty session since a bunch of you are here. Now, I want to remind you, if you haven't been on one of our beauty sessions in a while, the one thing I want to remind you is don't forget to comment and ask questions like crazy, because 2 lucky winners tonight are going to win, just for commenting and being on, an amazing, I love this. It's a heart shape because it's Galentine's Day today. Did you know that February 13th is Galentine's? A heart-shaped foundation brush. I thought this is perfect for Galentine's Day. And this is what it, well, this is a used one, but this is what it looks like. And so I'm going to be using this, but you guys, it is so dang soft and it just creates this amazing airbrushed look with your makeup. So I can't wait. Can't wait to show you that. So 2 lucky people who are commenting throughout the live, you can ask questions. You guys, this is your time with me, and I want to teach you things. If you've ever been on these lives before, you know that I give a ton of different tips. So I want to make sure that you know that. The other thing is, like always, when we're done in the Facebook group, there will be a feedback form posted. And if you fill out that feedback form within 24 hour. Well, I just say by noon tomorrow. Okay. So by noon tomorrow, you're going to get your name in a drawing, and I have an extra special couple sets of products. So I'm going with the Valentine's Day theme. So I'm actually giving away 2 of these. Okay. So 2 sets. So what each set has is a fun nail polish, Legacy Lilac. It's very, it's like this color right here on the box. And then it's Burgundy Orchid matte liquid lip color. It's gorgeous. And then a rose cream eyeshadow. Okay, so this is very Valentine's Day, beautiful colors. I know, Renee, it does look amazing, doesn't it? So, so 2 lucky people who fill out the feedback form are going to get these gifts. And I'll get better. I haven't been good about posting the winners in the group, but I will be doing that tomorrow. So I know Amber can't believe I'm giving away 2. It's so true. So don't forget, when we're done, I will remind you, but that feedback form by noon tomorrow. So if you're someone who forgets, I would do it before you go to bed, because, you know, as soon as you start getting kids to school and going to work and whatnot, we tend to forget things like that. So awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I just want to show you a couple things. So first off, we like to brag about this lately, but Mary Kay is the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. We were just named that recently in the last 3 months, so we like to brag it up. And if we've never met before, okay, I just got to show you this cute picture. My name's Emily Schutte. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 19 years. These are my 2 adorable kids, Libby and Ethan. They're 11 and 8, and my husband Darren. And this, we just picked up our 10th free car and my 5th free pink Cadillac from Mary Kay this past November. And what I love about my Mary Kay business lately is that I've been noticing a lot of companies are starting to lay people off again. You know, we go in cycles of this. I've been in the company long enough to see, and you've probably been in your company long enough to see ebbs and flows, but I just saw they closed a few more Best Buy stores locally. We have one of our own team members who lost her job at a law firm. Like, just lots of different people are getting laid off. And so what I love about this is that all those women that happens to that are on my team or in our company, they have a backup option. They also have a fun way to get their products at a discount and a way to make some side income. So just watch us today and see if, like, you know, even just incorporating in a couple of these live beauty sessions a month could maybe benefit you in your situation right now. You know, whether it's just for the extra money that, you know, anyone you invite on these beauty sessions are your customers, which is really, really cool. So, okay. I want to talk about some of the things I sent you. So this is kind of what your little beauty pack looked like. So you got a catalog. Yay. We love catalogs. You got a set sheet. Okay. And on this side, these are kind of like the set specials that we have. And on the back is some info on what it takes to start Mary Kay. And so if you didn't see this, it's $35 to start a Mary Kay business, which I think is really incredible. If you think about, you know, if you bought a McDonald's franchise, it'd be like 100, 200,000, probably more than that. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. And then you have these other options too. So it's $35. And then you have the option, if you want more samples, to do the eStart Plus, or if you want to get close to, it's like over $400 worth of full-size products, we have the Pro Start. And so just really easy, and you get to work with me. And what's neat is I just recently revamped my new consultant systems. And so when you get started, just for doing like fun little setty-uppy things, you can earn up to $50 in gift cards, like, and you can pick Amazon, Target, like whatever you're into. So I made it really fun. And if you like a challenge, it's a fun little thing. You also have your samples. Now I want to mention, if you have fun tonight, we try to switch up every other beauty bash and have one be color and then the next one be skincare. So the next one I'm doing, okay, normally I would say this and I feel like I would get a bigger response, like who's sick of winter, but I don't know, can we even really say that this year? There's like no snow and it hasn't been cold, although I hear there's snow coming. I'm a winter person, so I'm so excited. But in case you're sick of it anyway, here, I'm going to move me here. Our next beauty bash is all about spring break and vacation and new spring products. Okay, so if you are a current Mary Kay customer, you're going to want to hop on to see the new spring products. But if you're a newer Mary Kay customer, you're going to get to pamper yourself with our Time-Wise skincare line. You're going to get to try a facial peel. So it's going to take all of the winter dead skin off your face. But then you're also going to get to sample the new products we have for spring, which include this amazing new mineral sunscreen for face, these awesome hand creams. The Boundless Blue perfume literally smells like vacation in a bottle, okay? It does. It smells like sea salt. It smells so good. And so you're going to get all these samples, and we're going to talk all about that. But I'm also going to talk about how to pack. Like if you're trying to carry on and you just want simple makeup and simple skincare, like how the heck do you do that? I am the master of it. So I'm going to give some tips on that. It's just going to be a fun time. So if you'd like to sign up for that, when you fill out the feedback form, you'll have the ability to sign up for that event, which is really, really cool. And then the last thing, and I promise we're going to start putting on makeup and eyeshadow and stuff like that. I'm reading the comments. Oh my gosh, Renee loves my nail color. What? These new nails? They're very Valentine. So thank you, Renee. Sucking up always gets you like brownie points towards free things. So Renee, you're the best. Okay, but I can't say that because my customer Caitlin's on. She's pretty cool too. Okay, so if one of the other bonuses we have going on today is if you watch us and you're like, you know what, I just want to give this a try and see if it's for me, and you start your own Mary Kay business by Thursday. So I'm giving you like an extra day because, you know, you're going to be out with your honey tomorrow night. I'm not. I'm probably going to be watching Dateline or something. That sounds like me. I'll make myself steak dinner, so it's all good. But if you do decide to join, you're going to get the Skinvigorate Sonic Cleansing Brush System, which this puppy totally transforms your skin, your skin's texture, your glow, and it cleans your face 85% better than just using your fingers. It also comes with a stand, so you're going to get the stand and the massage attachment, which if you've been on any of our past lives, that massager like tightens up your neck, and anywhere you have fine lines, it'll work on that, and it feels really, really good. So Caitlin, you love Dateline. I knew there was a reason you were my customer. Like it's weird. I know. Hey Karen. Cheryl. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, you didn't have samples in your pack? That's really weird. Sometimes they do come cut open from the post office. I've had that happen. Okay, so we're going to open it and we're going to start. I'm going to teach you guys some things along the way too, but we're going to start by, we're going to apply. So you should have these two little samples here. So we're going to start with this guy here, which is in fact a foundation primer. And you guys, our primer is amazing. I got to show you this picture. You need to see this. I mean, continue to get your primer open. So why do you need a primer? Here's what I tell people. Priming your face is kind of like, it helps your makeup look at 6 p.m. how it looked at 6 a.m., controls oil and shine, diffuses the look of your pores. So sometimes, like when I'm going to the grocery store and I don't really want to put makeup on, I'll at least throw some primer on to like make my pores not so in your face, so I don't scare people. But if you think of all the imperfections on your face like a hole in the ground, so like acne, scarring, fine lines, texture, the primer fills in that hole so that the foundation glides over it instead of sinking in and accentuating it. And it's silicone based. You guys, this stuff is so silky soft. It has SPF 15. It's oil free, but you got to see this picture, okay? So I'm going to make myself smaller here. So look at an orange, for example. So oranges have lots of pores. So you can see on this orange what is going on with the primer. So go ahead and you want to put this primer up and out all over your face. I just think it feels really good. I mean, there's just no other way to describe it. It feels amazing. So go ahead. Now, one other thing I forgot to mention, as we're doing products, if there's something you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to have the foundation primer in my life, this is exactly what I need to have, you can comment sold and then what the item is, and your consultant is watching this live and she's going to take notes and follow up with you and help you get the products that you love today. And you can do, you know, there's lots of payment options too. You can pay your consultant, but I like to make it fun. So anytime you say sold, you get a woohoo. So yay. Okay. So we've primed. Thank you, Tammy Johnson. Says my skin looks amazing. I love it. Now we're going to do CC cream, which this is the sample. Now I have a confession to make. My 8-year-old helped me make these sample packs. And we realized in the process, I was totally out of light to medium CC cream. So if you originally signed up for light to medium CC cream, you're in fact getting very light. So here's the scoop. It might be a little light on you, but you're at least going to get to feel the formula. Okay, but just know you're light to medium. I just ran out of samples. So sorry. Okay, so this is what it looks like in full size. And oh, by the way, the primer retails for $20, and it's a nice size bottle, and this retails for $22. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my heart-shaped foundation brush. Oh, that's right, the one you could win for commenting. And what's cool about a foundation brush is foundation activates on the heat of your skin. So if you're using your fingers to apply it, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're going to activate all the goodness on your fingers instead of on the brush. So I like to put it directly on the brush. You're going to put some dots on your face like this, okay? And CC cream is like an 8-in-1 product. It has antioxidants, it has moisturizers, it has just a ton of benefits. Here's a fun little, okay, hold on, I got to make myself small again. There we go. Brightening to protection against future damage. It's super silky. I love this for, I do like it in the winter because it's just got more moisture in it. My favorite foundation though is our Time Wise Matte or Luminous Wear 3D because it's a little bit more coverage, but this kind of gives you that lighter look, which I also love for vacation. So when we do talk about spring break, this is a must have. So, and I was kind of, the thing with foundation, you always want to rub down on your face because we got little hairs, and if you rub up like this, they're having a party every which direction. So even if I'm foundationing here, I like to come around and down like this to make sure all those little hairs, I know a lot of people dermaplane and do all that stuff and get the little hairs off, but yeah, Caitlin loves her CC cream. She's an awesome customer, so she's been using that. It's not as heavy, and that's correct. So the other tip I want to give you, I talk about this a lot. If you want to really get good looking eyeshadow, you don't have samples of this, but you can watch. I often give the tip of taking a concealer shade that's one shade lighter than your actual concealer shade. Now, if you're already light ivory, you're just going to be light ivory. Sorry, friends. I'm deep ivory. Well, so I can do this lighter ivory. But here's the thing, I'm going to do this on one eyelid and not the other so that later on you can see the difference in my foundation. But I like to actually use concealer on my eyelids as kind of a primer so that, here's the analogy I give. And I love this brush, you guys. This is our cream color brush. It mimics a finger. It's tapered like a finger. And it retails, I believe, for 12 or 14. It's in the back of your catalog. I always forget. But see how I'm like doing this concealer on my entire eyelid, like lash line all the way up. I mean, just look at the difference, right? And so here's the analogy I give. I hate coloring with crayons. Oh, like just the noise of crayons makes me weird. It's like a weird sensory thing for me. I don't mind markers. Colored pencils are fine, but there's just something gross about crayons. And I have little kids, so they're, you know, coloring with them. But here's the analogy, right? So imagine taking crayons, if this was paper, and you're coloring a picture on white paper versus coloring on beige paper. It's going to look better and pop more on the white paper. That's exactly what your eyeshadow does too. And Mary Kay's concealers retail for $16, and we won an Oprah award for this stuff. You need like a tiny little dot, and it like goes and covers a lot. So you can get a shade lighter. And this brush, yes, and you can even use this brush with cream eyeshadow too, but you might want a different one for cream eyeshadow versus your concealer. So, oh, Renee loves the CC cream. It's so smooth. Yep, so even just give your face a little feel just from those two products. And when we do live beauty sessions, so if you enjoy this tonight, you can sign up for another beauty session, but a lot of times, if you'd like, you could do an in-person one with your consultant too. If you want to feel what it feels like to do all of the skincare, then the primer, and then the foundation, oh, you don't even know. It's so good. It feels so, so good. All right, the other tip I want to give you is if you really want to, especially with a product like CC cream that's a little bit more of a luminous finish, one of the other products that I love is our Silky Setting Powder. And friends, okay, dry friends, where are my dry friends at? Okay, I have super dry skin, like it's crazy dry. You know, when you wear powder, even if you're oilier, you wear powder and you feel like this, like you just feel, you can feel it. This powder it's basically shaved up unicorn hooves. I don't know what they stick in here, but it's definitely unicorn hooves because it's hydrating powder. So it has plant emollient, so it actually hydrates your skin throughout the day. But it is so finely ground. This is kind of a true fact. Like most companies only mill their mineral powders like a couple times. Mary Kay does ours 6 times. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit in the cap here. And we have this poofy powder brush that I love. And so you can just do, so if you're not super oily, you can apply powder like this. But if you're oily, okay, my oily friends, this is a little tip for you. You want to stamp it into your face, because if you just do what I did, so I'm dry, so I can get away with this. And I see how I always do my eyelids too. I'll talk about that in a second. But if you have oilier skin, you want to stamp it into your face like this, because you want it like in your pores, not sitting on it. Okay, so you want to stamp it in. All right, so I don't need to stamp, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. And I love doing a little bit of powder too on my lids. If you have the problem where your eyeliner and mascara end up here, like somehow it like rainfall down into your like creases, whatever going on here, and like it's all the way up here. Putting a little bit of powder on your eyelids transforms them. This also adds a hint of coverage, so I kind of like that too. So this retails for, I believe, I don't know why I'm brain farting on, I think it's 20. It's either 20 or 22, but your consultant can help you get the right powder shade for you. 20, it's 20. And you can even wear this as a light foundation. And this brush is our poofy powder brush. It feels really, really soft and super good. So Emma loves to put unicorn hooves on her face. I love this. Oh yeah, Caitlin, I forgot you're oily. So yeah, she's going to be stamping that baby in there, which is great. Yeah, and we also have a translucent powder that doesn't add coverage. It just soaks up oil. But literally anytime you put a powder in your face, you want to stamp it if you have more oily skin. All right, let's get going on this fun. Are we not excited about these eyeshadows? I'm pretty stoked about these. Okay, so it's a 4 eyeshadow look. Oh, this one has, oh no, that's cheek color. So make sure you take out the rosy nude because that's cheek color, okay? Put that one aside for a sec. If you've been on my events before, one of the things I teach with makeup is you want to go this direction, okay? Not this direction. You want to go this direction, meaning you want to do your eyes, then your cheeks, then your lips, because if you do lips, then cheeks, then eyes, like you're going to have, your lips would probably be fine, but you're going to put way too much cheek color on because you don't have anything on your eyes yet. So you want to go this direction. It's not a law. It's just a good rule of thumb. Like nothing is a law, right? Yes, Tammy Johnson, thank you. The all over powder brush is 16. So again, if there's anything you're tempted by, just say sold and the item, and you can drop that in the comments. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, Renee's excited. I love it. Okay, so we are going to start with the Blossom color. Oh, that's right. Normally I start with the mid-tone, throwing you all off. Okay, so we're going to start with this Blossom, the lightest color. And I just want to do a plug quick for brushes because friends, like no makeup artist on planet Earth uses sponge tip applicators, which did come in your little kit for, you know, just application reasons. These are designed to put the product on your face just really nicely. And we have this amazing brush set. It comes in this cute little case. And these are some of the newer technology in synthetic fibers. And when you use synthetic fibers, you can use them with cream products or with powder products. If you have like a cream contour, cream blush, you have the ability to do that. So you get the big poofy powder one I've been talking about. You get the cheek color one. We haven't talked about that. And then 3 eyeshadow brushes to create expert looks in the cute case. And that brush set is one of the sets on our little deal sheet that we sent you. And it retails for $56, but it counts towards some of the set specials that we have up here too. So if you don't have great brushes, hey, it's Valentine's tomorrow. I bet your Valentine, I mean, unless you want to get another box of chocolates that's been sitting at Walmart for 25 days, maybe you get a brush set this year. Okay, that could be fun. All right. So we're going to start with Blossom, and you just peel back the little plastic guy like so. Now we're not going to use this is weird. Normally we don't start with the lightest shade, but for this look, I'm going to use the all over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to only use half of this because I want to save some for the end. Here's what I love about this Blossom color. It's really light. So I'm going to start on my lid, but I'm going to kind of just, you know, blend it. Notice how I didn't add more color, but I'm going to blend it all the way up to my eyebrow. This creates, again, it's helping with that whole white paper versus beige paper. And here's what's great about this. It kind of, because our eyeshadows, okay, here's like what they look like in real life. Our eyeshadows are Chroma Fusion, which is a formula we have. It's 12-hour wear crease-proof eyeshadows. So if you take a color like this that's matte and you put it all the way up, this whole thing, it helps with that whole creasing problem, and just kind of creates that nice base. But do you even see just with this light color how this eye pops slightly more than this one because I did that concealer trick on my eye? I'm telling you, it's life. You need to do it. Okay, so save Blossom because we're going to use this one a little bit later. The next color we're going to dive into. Now you might be thinking, how do you know, like Emily, how do you know where to put 4 eyeshadows? I don't. I mean, I do. I'm teaching it to you. So obviously I do. But there isn't a right or wrong. This is the look I'm teaching you today with these 4 is going to be more romantic, meaning softer. But you could totally make a really, really awesome smoky eye with this thing. And it's just in where you put it. And so if you've been on some of our other beauty bashes, you know that I'm always teaching different things. Last time we did Frost Yourself, I did 4 sections this way. It's going to be a little different tonight. So I'm going to have you grab the Sunlit Rose. I think personally, these 4 shadows, okay, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. You know how we have beige things, we have beige underwear and beige bras, and they're not our cutest stuff, but we need it. Like you wear a white sweater, you wear white pants, you wear white t-shirt, you need to have beige, right? These colors are kind of like the basics like that, like milk, butter, eggs in your fridge. Like they're good to have. You can make a bazillion looks with them. So again, I'm going to use that all over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take a little bit of this Sunlit Rose, and I'm just going to go on the outer half of my eyelid. Okay. So I'm not going all the way in here. I'm going like from here to here. So go ahead and do the same thing. Okay. So just get if you have a bigger eyelid than me, I kind of have hooded eyes. So I like to take mine up a little higher like this because it fakes that I have more depth in my eye. Just a fun little tip for my hooded eye ladies. If you have deep set eyes, you don't want to make yourself look more creasy. So you're going to put it up on that brow bone because you want to push that brow bone back. So deep set eyes, you know you have. It's like you have a really deep crease. Your brow bone kind of juts out more. Hooded eyes is when your eyelids are open and you're like, where the heck did they go? If you have a prominent eye, it means like everyone can see your lid. And I would put so much eyeshadow all over those big, beautiful lids that everyone can see for all their glory. Now, if you need to blend, what do I always call this? I just get out my magic wand. Okay, this is our, if you've been on more than one of these and you still do not have the blending brush, AKA the magic wand, I'm telling you, eyeshadow is just so much more fun. So anytime you mess up, I mean, this thing fixes, you can wave it at your kids and your husband, and sometimes they go away too. I mean, it's amazing. This thing just, you just go like this and your eyeshadow's fixed. Okay, how are we doing down here? Yep, Amber's got the magic wand. Yes, held all day for a hot outdoor wedding. I love that. Okay, so we're just going really light and romantic with this. Okay, so we just kind of did our lid there. Now, we're going to take espresso. Yeah, Amber has 3 of magic wands. I actually have one that I put eyeshadow on sometimes, and then one I never put eyeshadow on. I mean, I have like multiple magic. In fact, okay, this is funny. I have desk brushes, I have car brushes, and I have bedroom brushes for when I'm doing my actual makeup. But even in my desk brushes, I have 2 magic wands because they're that good. Okay. I think it's like 12 bucks for a magic wand. I mean, yeah. Okay. What we're going to do with this shade, And I'm going to use, I could use a couple different options for this look, okay? So both of these brushes come in the brush set. I could do the smudger brush, which is kind of pointy, or I could do this angled brush. I'm going to do the pointy one. And what I'm going to do, yeah, Emma needs one in each room of her house to wave at people. I feel that sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to take this espresso color. You guys, espresso, everyone, this color looks good on everybody. You can make it, like if you did it more like a V, you can make a really cute smoky eye. It's a great, it's one of my top selling bridal colors. Okay, and what we're going to do with this, I need a mirror, is we are just going to do like a fat eyeliner on our eye. Okay, I might need to use two hands for this because my eyelid is not cooperating. I know you should never pull on your eye, but if you have a sponge tip, you're just going to use the tip, like the top end of your applicator. Okay, and my eye's watering. So what I love is if it gets messier than you were wanting, this is where you could blend it. So that got a little bit thicker on the inner corner. I'm going to be fixing that. This is why we saved the remainder of the blossom color, because we're going to fix that. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. You could also use an eyeliner. We have like a really thin eyeliner brush. Kendra, you need more brushes. Yes, you do. So I'm just going to put this right here as a thick eyeliner. Oh, this side looks way better. Do you guys have that where like you're really good at one side and the other side just like hates you? That's this eye for me. It always hates me. Let's see what I did different. Oh, it actually doesn't look that bad. It just looks bad in my lighting that's on this thing. Oh, there. Oh, look at me. I'm popping. Okay, see, you guys, this does not have to be hard. We get all stressed out about eyeshadow because, you know, if we mess it up, we get sad. But it does not have to be hard. That looks really cute. It's always different in person too through the camera lens. Okay, and then color 4, I love rose gold. Okay, so here's what you're going to do with rose gold. I'm going to teach you a couple fun things. Rose gold is a shimmer. Okay, so I'll show you with a sponge tip. If you use a brush or a sponge tip, okay, so what we're going to do with this is, so if you think about it, we have the sunlit rose is kind of like here, and then we have the blossom here. I'm just going to stamp some of this rose gold right in the middle, and it creates this really super pretty, just little light point right in the middle of your eye. So when people are in person, you can't see it through the camera filter, but it's just shimmery right here in the middle. Okay, so give that a try. This is a fun one eyeshadow color too. So I'm just going to stamp some right here in the middle. That's fun. What are we thinking so far? How are we doing with this? Good. Now, the other thing I want to teach you with this rose gold, you can create, I learned this from a makeup artist. So if you look at your pupil here and just down from it, and you can create, like take a shimmery eyeshadow like this and create a light point like right where the end of my brush is, and you just do that by taking some of this rose gold and you just go like this. And it just creates like an eye catch point, like especially once we do our cheek color. I don't know, just a fun little thing. You could use this as highlighter too. Now you could do a little bit of this rose gold up here if you really want to highlight your brow bone. If you have deep set eyes, you don't want to highlight your brow bone because shimmer accentuates. You don't want to accentuate your brow bone because you got a lot of brow bone going on, right? We don't want to make that more brow bony. Okay, but I'm going to do a little bit because I have hooded eyes. Tammy, rose gold is your go-to one eyeshadow look. Yes, love that. Okay, so that's the look, you guys. Like, no, not too bad, right? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, and like I said, but before I share this, there's a bazillion different looks you know, even just taking like the exact same look we just did and take a little bit of the espresso and like bring it out here, like in a V, like here and here. You could create, of course I picked the eye that's watering. I don't know, is there like snow mold or not snow mold, but like winter mold? I swear I've had like allergies and it's so weird. And then I just blend that with my magic wand and see how that's kind of smokier. I love that. So you could go a little bit more smoky, this little more of a romantic application. Stephanie Popberg, I love you. I think even we blind people may be able to do this. Yes, it does not have to be hard. I love that. Okay, then you have a little mascara sample that looks like this. This is our Ultimate Mascara. I want to talk about, Ultimate is our bestseller. I love Ultimate Mascara, but girl, if you want lashes for days and days, our Lash Intensity, look at this. This is one tube, no fibers, no clumping. It retails for $18. So yeah. Angel, I'm not sure why you can only see the comments. You should be able to see the video. That's very weird. Okay, so what you're gonna do, and this is like a fun little trick, if you hold your mascara wand right at the base of your lash and wiggle it and then comb it out, you can give the illusion that you're wearing like more of an eyeliner because it'll deposit some of the mascara on your upper eyelid. So if you want to try that, you can give that a try. Now, while we're applying mascara, I have a fun little video. It's like 2 minutes, and it just gives you some history about Mary Kay. So it's our 60th anniversary this year, and so I love teaching people about Mary Kay. And when we come back, we are going to have the first comment queen. I have a consultant behind the scenes who picks someone who's commenting to win one of these heart-shaped foundation brushes. So stay tuned. Here we go.
We're doing something more important, in my opinion, than selling cosmetics. We're helping people to change their lives.
At the very heart of Mary Kay is a calling to make the world a better place.
60 years after our founding, that heartbeat is stronger.
Stronger
Than ever.
It is truly a remarkable story how we got here.
In 1963, my grandmother created an opportunity for women to own their futures. Enriching women's lives is the mission. We have a purpose here.
The company gives back. It stays true to Mary Kay Ash's devotion to family and supporting women. Since 1996, Mary Kay and its charities have given more than $200 million worldwide to groups focused on helping women, children, and the environment.
Mary Kay's dedication to make things better goes beyond geographical borders. The company has planted more than 1 million trees around the world. Our global manufacturing facility has achieved zero landfill status. It's powered by 100% renewable energy, and we produce more than 1 million products there every single day.
We push the boundaries of product innovation here every day. Mary Kay holds more than 1,600 patents. That reflects our passion for creating high-quality products people love and trust.
We are continuing Mary Kay Ash's vision. We are supporting the independent beauty consultants and a business opportunity that changes lives.
I feel inspired every day that we have empowered women in more than 35 countries to run their own businesses. The opportunity helps enrich their lives and the lives of the people around them.
The opportunity is truly unparalleled. It was created by a woman in 1963 when there were hardly any opportunities for women. This community of women supporting women has made us one of the largest beauty brands in the world.
I know our mission will never change. Mary Kay was created by a woman to empower women. I'm excited to see how it enriches women's lives in the next 60 years.
60 years. 60 years.
Awesome. I hope you look at these lashes, but bam. Okay, I feel like a person again. All right. We have winner number one of one of the free heart-shaped foundation brushes. Are you ready? It is the fabulous Tara Janning. I think that's how you say your last name. Tara. Yes, Tara. Is it a Tara or a Tara? We don't know, but she's fabulous, and she gets this brush. And so I'm going to put a Post-it on it because otherwise it doesn't happen. So Tara, if you wouldn't mind private messaging me your address just so I make sure that I have it, because I always assume I do because I sent a lot of samples, but sometimes people hop on that didn't get samples. So make sure that I get your address so that it comes to the right spot. I got your name on it, girl. Yay, fun. Okay, we got one more. So if you're like, oh, I didn't win one, it's all good. We got more coming. All right. How are we doing on that mascara? Good. How are we looking? Eyes are looking good so far. That's good. I just want to share with you, before we do cheeks and lips, a couple my fast fun facts about Mary Kay. Okay, and this is fun because you get to see some pictures, which I'm always a big fan of. So these are kind of the main reasons that women love starting a business with Mary Kay. And the reason we're passionate about this is, even if it's not your thing at all, girl, it's great. I love customers. Like Caitlin's been my customer for a long time. Maybe someday she'll join my team. No, I'm just kidding. But we love our customers too, and so it's okay. But you might know someone who would be great. And if they join Mary Kay as a result of you, we give you a bunch of free product just as a thank you for referring them to us. So that's kind of great too. So, okay, getting a little excited here. Okay, so the first reason women do this is to just make some extra money, which is kind of huge right now. Maybe it's just for more fun in your life. You know, it could be to help pay off bills, to go on vacation more, to shop harder, whatever it is. We make 50% of everything we sell. And so the opposite of that is, as a consultant, we get our own products at a 50% discount. So that's kind of great too. So that might be an option for you if you get a lot of Mary Kay and you want to get your products at a discount. In addition to having the ability to make some money, it's great. And there's lots of ways now you can promote our products in person. We do Zoom, Facebook, social media. We're huge on TikTok now, gifts, book parties, reorders, whatever your thing is, you can do this, right? I did this for many years, no social media, because I've been doing this 19 years. There really wasn't a lot of that at the beginning of the business, and now it's huge. But it's a relationship-based business. So you don't have to be salesy or pushy or weird or anything like that. The second one is just flexibility with your time. This is so big right now. So many people do not want to go back to the office, even though they're being asked to. And even if they want a second thing to make money, they want flexibility to be able to do that. And Mary Kay has that. Like most consultants that, you know, work full time and have other things going on, do one beauty session a week, which typically is like 2 to 6 hours a week, which could average anywhere from 400 to 600 beyond, you know, plus or minus depending on what you're doing. But it's a great way to make extra money. And the way that you fit it in is all the different times that you're waiting. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're waiting for your husband, you're waiting for the doctor, you're waiting for Netflix to buffer, you're waiting. And we take out our phones and we start scrolling. That's when you're like, oh my gosh, I have to text my customer Jane and just see how her products are working out for her. And you could just do that really quick right there. It doesn't have to be big chunks of time. We are not multi-level marketing. We're dual marketing or direct sales. So it's a direct retail business. Everyone lumps us in with them. So I always like to kind of mention that one. And there's 2 left. So collaboration is big. This is how busy women can do this, because we share everything. Like, we know we've been doing this a long time. We share everything, all of our ideas, all of our materials, even these Facebook Lives we do together as a team. So you can just invite people, and then, yeah, you can do that too. So Renee, remember the pink trays of the mirror? Yes, I was a consultant right at the tail end of that. And then since then they have black ones that are similar to that, but they're a little more sleek. So that's amazing that you remember that. But it really is, one thing people love is just our community. And just imagine working on a team where people are like interested in your strengths and are interested in personal growth and interested in, you know, just having a positive outlook on life. And that's a little bit of what this is. So some people just do it because they need that community in their life too. And then, of course, here's a fun picture of our team. We had our fall advance this last year, which was so amazing. We go to lots of fun events, and you know, it's a little bit social, as social as you want it to be, and that's a lot of fun. And then, of course, the rewards and incentives. So we do have the car program, so you can earn the use of either the Chevy Trax, the Chevy Equinox, or the pink Cadillac. They pay for most of your car insurance and your license and tabs, and you requalify every 2 years. So that's how at the beginning, when I showed you the picture of my family in front of the Cadillac, how I've earned 10 cars in 19 years is because I've requalified for new one every 2 years. So just the money saving. So I'm 42. I haven't made a car payment since I was 25. Like just the money savings over time is ridiculous. Now there is a cash option. So you can do $425 a month, $525 a month, or $925 a month in lieu of the car. If like you want to use it for groceries or just, I mean, you can use it on anything, or you just love the car that you have. That's fine. This is my goal car. Our team is actually working to become the highest level in the company, which is the national area, just because we just have so much fun together. Like we just want to keep the party going is basically what it boils down to. And so, so they give you a pink Escalade when you get to that level, which is really great. There's other rewards and incentives too, like jewelry prizes, like even the ring, maybe you've seen that I'm wearing, was a prize for Mary Kay. You can take cash too, which is great. And then who likes trips? Okay, trips are what I love. This was a trip to Scotland Mary Kay paid for 2 years ago for my husband and I. I've earned several to Florida, one to the Bahamas cruise. And then this last year in September, so September of 2023, we went to Barcelona, Spain and spent like almost 10 days there. And Mary Kay paid for all of that too. So it's just really, really great. So yeah. And then the last thing, okay, I'm gonna remove this. Again, I shared this at the beginning, but it's on the other side of your set sheet too, is if you're wondering what it takes to start Mary Kay, it's $35. And that gets you some samples and some things that, you know, to kind of get your business started. And then you have up to 15 days to select one of these other items in case, you know, you decide you want to do that. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, if you're like, okay, this sounds great, you have 2 options. If you want to get started, your consultant just texts you her unique link, and the link takes you to the website. It's just like shopping online where you can choose one of the options. The other thing that we have going on, if you want to learn more, we're going to be hopping off Facebook Live here in about 10 minutes because I usually keep these about an hour, but we're doing another event at 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern or 6:30 Pacific time zones. Called Peek into Pink. Okay, so if you want to learn more, Peek into Pink is a Zoom, and the Zoom link will be posted in the same place and the same post as the feedback link for this event. Okay, and so we hop on Zoom. It's like 20 or 30 minutes, and all I do is answer your questions, and we see if it's a fit for you or not. And you get a free heart-shaped brush just for hopping on. So some people hop on for the brush. We love it all, you know. So if you want to learn more. The other thing you can do if you're like, I just want to set up a time with me. Okay, so I'm Emily. Any of you can do this. I'm actually popping my calendar link right now into the comments. You're like, how is she doing all of this? It's like my magical wizard fingers over here. Doing it all, ladies. So I just put my calendar link in the comments. You can click on that and just set up a quick 10-minute chat with me. And again, all I do is answer your questions and see if it's a fit for you or not. We're really cool about that, just giving you the freedom to kind of explore what this could look like for you. And again, if you decide it's for you, you have till Thursday night. If you sign up, you get this Skin Invigorate Tonic brush. Okay, that was super fun. And Cheryl loves trips. Okay, feel your skin. Is anyone else? I just felt my own cheeks and I was like, oh, that was kind of nice. So give that a whirl. I'm loving this eye look. So, I mean, seriously, do you guys like the colors? I would love it if you post your look in the comments of the post that I have scheduled to go out at 8 o'clock with the links, because I just love seeing how you guys do with these colors. But I just think they're so soft. It's that espresso with the pink just is so pretty, so dang pretty. Okay, let's do cheeks. We need some cheeks. I'm looking kind of pale. I got a lot of pink going on. I'm realizing like that doesn't really match, but you know what? We like fun, so we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna do this rosy nude cheek color. This is my most popular blush because it's a little pink, a little brown, a little bit of neutral, a little bit of everything. So if you're blush scared, this is a good for those who are blush scared. Here's why I love, again, this is in our brush set too, but our cheek color brush is angled. It also has this little, I don't know if you can see this divot right by this middle finger nail here. That's for your thumb. So you can contour with this if you want to get like a look, you can contour with it. But I love how it just kind of hugs your cheek. And so what I like to do is I'm going to put some on the sample, and I like to kind of stamp my cheek color in. I know, unpopular opinion alert. And here's, if you've been on any of my lives before, I do this thing called put too much on. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit. It's kind of hard to put too much on with this color, I'm going to be honest, because it's not super bright. But there's definitely, you can see it's a little extra on this side. So I like to put a little bit too much on, and then I take just a little bit, sometimes just whatever's left on the brush, or just there's not much left in the cap. And I like to take this big poofy brush and a little silky setting powder and just kind of buff it out like this. Because what this does is, instead of being like, that lady's got her cheek color right here, it's like, oh, her cheek is just colored and perfect, right? Like, so you just want to kind of diffuse that a little bit. I just think it makes you look more youthful too. Like if you walk around with like a distinct, like, here is my cheek color. And if you're wondering how to apply it, I gave you a cotton ball. I know these don't blend, so maybe just kind of, you'll have to do your best. If you have a brush at home, yeah, that's good too. So I like to kind of buff that out a little bit. I'm loving, do you guys see how you can see this little light point that I put there with the rose gold when it hits the light? It's just like a little bit of a point of interest, we'll call it, on your face. And then the last thing is the lip color. And I sent you, okay, Barbie, it's pink, it's all the thing. I love this pink. It's really good on a lot of different skin tones. It's called Trademark Pink. And just to warn you, you have to like pull on this little thing. And if you got to get your muscles out. This is your work. Oh, you got your workout and your makeup on at the same time. It's perfect. Again, this comes in a normal lipstick tube when you actually buy it. It does not, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this open. I'm going to be honest with you, because I have fake nails and it's just not working for me. You know what? I'm going to stab it. Because I can do that. Okay, I stabbed it. It happened. And I have a little lip wand. So go ahead and apply. You might just use your finger, or if you have like a clean side of the sponge thing, you could do that too. I should have thought about opening that ahead of time. I actually think I own this color in full size. I don't know why I didn't do that. And you can apply this. But this is a great go-to pink. It's a little bit brighter. It's perfect for vacation. Like if you've got a spring break coming up, this is a good color. I need more. Okay, here we go. And all of our lipsticks, so this is our matte formula. They're gel, meaning the color they are in the tube is the color they go on your lips, which I know seemed kind of like a duh thing to say, but a lot of lipsticks kind of turn colors. These gel lipsticks tend not to do the whole pH weird thing where they like change the color of your lipstick. Okay, isn't that pretty? I love this color. Who likes this color? Why do I not have more of this color open? I don't know, because literally, okay, I have car lipsticks. This is my office lipstick bag. Okay, so this is just office makeup. I love having a 50% discount. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, so here we go. So this is the look. What do we think? I hope you're loving it. So as we wrap up, I want to just throw out some reminders. Okay. I hope you learned something today. Put in the comments like maybe one quick tip that you learned from me, so that I know what you guys are liking. Yay, you love the Barbie pink. I love it too. It's an interesting cheek color. I love that also. First things first, do not forget, we're going to do the second foundation drawing here in a second. So my behind the scenes consultant is getting that ready. Don't forget to fill out the feedback form. The post will be going out at 8 o'clock tonight, so you can just click on it right away and get that done to win one of the 2 Galentine's Day product packs. So again, it's a rose cream eyeshadow, a burgundy orchid lip color, and a nail polish. So it's fun. I'm giving away 2 sets of these to 2 people who fill it out by noon tomorrow. Okay. The other thing is, if you want to purchase things from your consultant, there are 3 ways you can do it. The first way is if you liked a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff, and you're like, okay, I kind of liked a lot of stuff, but my checking account isn't so sure about that. If you book a second session with your consultant and you share it with a couple of friends, you can earn hostess credits. You can get some or all of the products that you love tonight for free or at a discount. Okay, so that's option 1. The second way you can get products from your consultant is if you liked the information and you want to try Mary Kay and maybe just like plug into these beauty bashes a couple times a month, maybe do some of your own, you know, like if people want things from you, taking orders, friends and family type business, or maybe you just want like, you want to change, like maybe you want to be in more of a leadership role in your life. We're looking for women who want to take more of a leadership role, like, and we're training you, and it's been really, really fun, and you get really bonded with some of the other gals that are looking for that same thing. You can join us and get your own products at a 50% discount. Okay, so that's option 2. Option 3 is you can just go old school and like buy stuff from your consultant. And there's lots of ways. You can shop on the Mary Kay app with her. Make sure you look up your consultant's name. You can shop on her website. So if you're an app girl, shop on the app. If you're a website girl, shop on the website. If you're old school girl, just text her what you want. We still love you. And you can, you know, there's things in the catalog that you can look through. But also, I just want to mention this deal sheet has some of the items that we tried today. So I'm just going to show you this. If you have this, if you don't, I'm going to pull it up on the screen so that everybody can see it. So even if you didn't get the sample pack, hold on, it's coming. It's like way at the end. Here it is. Okay. Boop, here it is. Okay. So if you look at the, just in terms of what we did today, so our skincare is all across the first line. The middle line has extras, like satin hands and satin lips is super famous this time of year because of the dryness. But then along the bottom, the Flawless Complexion set has the foundation primer you tried, a brush of your choice, and I love a good foundation brush. And then if you loved the CC cream, or you can use the Time Wise Matte 3D foundation, that's great, or any foundation of your choice is fine. The brush set, you saw me promote the brush set. Okay, this cute little zipper bag, and you get all the brushes most of the brushes I talked about today. The advanced color set is, so Mary Kay's compact system is completely magnetic. Okay, so like this is what it looks like. It's super cute. And it has 2 whole magnetic squares, and this is a contour powder. All of our stuff has a magnetic back, so you could fill this whole puppy with eyeshadows, but in that particular set, you get 3 it's basically like this. You get 3 eyeshadows and a cheek color, and I have black all over, and I'm wearing white because I do this thing. I like teach makeup classes in white clothes. It's dumb. I don't know why I do that. Every time I regret it. Okay. Because white's pretty. I don't know. Okay, so that's what this guy is here, the advanced color set. We also have an easy 24/7 glam if you want to dash out the door look. And then Prep, Clean, and Finish has our eye makeup remover, micellar water, and our makeup setting spray. And so I do have 3 specials across the top. So if you're a savvy shopper, you can pick any 4 sets. You'll get them for $1.99, so you end up saving about 30 bucks. And then you can choose the roll-up bag or an eye cream half price. And then we have a Deal Queen, which is 6 sets, and you deserve it all because you're like, I don't want chocolates that have been sitting at Walmart for the last 2 months on Valentine's. I want to treat myself to something and start over with skincare and makeup. Your consultant is going to help you, and that's what's great about working with a beauty consultant. She helps you with all of that stuff. So, okay, before we go, okay, I have to look up the second person. Okay, so I have the second brush winner. Ba, 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 ba. Now remember, you can hop on Peek into Pink too if you want to learn more and get a foundation brush. We're going to be doing that here in about 30 minutes on Zoom, not on here, okay? So the Zoom link will be in the Facebook group posted. It is the fabulous Renee Farnsworth. Renee, who is your consultant? Let me know. That's exciting. She just said, good luck, ladies. It's lagging. Okay. So yay. That is super fun. Awesome. Well, I so enjoyed hanging out with you guys as always. Don't forget to sign up for our next beauty bash coming up to see all, and the next one too. Ooh la la. You're going to get the new spring catalog too. That's right. And the sample pack with the new spring line. So I enjoyed hanging out with all of you. Thank you for supporting your beauty consultant. It's like a small business in your community, even though it's online. It's kind of cool. So we appreciate you. It was fun hanging with you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed watching my live beauty bash. And I just wanted to share that it is very, very important. Okay, so the key to success with the beauty bash is actually looking at the feedback form that I have or that you make. You're going to make your own and follow up with your guests and encourage your team members to follow up with their guests, because in that feedback form, our guests do put products they're interested in and that they want to purchase. And sometimes they don't always go online. So don't wait for your guests to just go online and order. Follow up with them. Even if they don't fill out the feedback form, follow up with them. You guys, the fortune is in fact in the follow up. And you have to follow up with people, because sometimes they get off this thing and they have to put kids to bed, and then it's getting ready for school or whatever tomorrow, and they forget. And so it's really important that we do that. Okay, so number one, following up, not just following up on sales, but asking people. And so what I like to do when I'm done with a Facebook Live beauty session is I like to pick my guests and I like to text them right away and say, oh my gosh, Caitlin. So I had my girl Caitlin on. Your energy on the live was so great. I loved all your commenting. And I just have to ask, and I put like 4 A's in it, have to ask, is this something that you've ever considered for yourself? Like, are there any aspects of it that would benefit you in your life right now? Because I want to get that. You know, if you've seen any of my team building videos, people recruit closest to the product. And so getting off of a live like that, what I love about the live is a lot of times people who didn't think they could do this see the live and go, oh, I could do that. Right. So it creates a possibility, especially. So I do a lot of in-person parties. So I meet them in person. They might be a little bit interested or not interested at all. I layer them by inviting them on a Facebook Live. I invite all of my in-person party people to the next Facebook Live, and I get a ton of them on. And then, you know, if at the in-person one they were thinking, well, I just don't know that I have time to do things like this, then they come on the Facebook Live event and they go, oh, she runs 2 of these a month. I could totally do that, right? And so it's a layering tool, and that's why I'm a big believer in working in person, but also working virtually and having both work together. I think they work together. It's not either or, it's they're together. Like they help each other out. I love the one-on-one attention that I can give people in person and like, you know, suggest products live for them, right? So they work together. We don't have to fight each other. They work together. So I wanted to mention that. So yeah, following up on the team building, following up on the sales. And I, as the sales director, the feedback comes to me for all the consultants. So I like to make sure that I look at my team members' prospects and help my team members close any of those people as well. And they also indicate if they'd like to book for the next Facebook Live beauty session. They will need to refill out the link. So I encourage my beauty consultants to follow up with their customers and make sure the people who said they wanted to book again are in fact filling out the link for the next time for the next beauty bash. But you guys, I've already gotten people, I just hopped off the Facebook Live that you just watched, and people are like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was so much fun. It's just amazing like how fun people love them. And if you think about it, if you can create Facebook Live, so like a good Facebook Live gives tips because you want to add value. And when people feel that they're getting value from something, they're going to come on again and again. And so each Facebook Live beauty session, I give different tips. I don't give all my tips in one night. I give different, you know, I drip a few tips each time to keep them wanting to come back to get more value, right? If you do the same Facebook Live every single time, you're not going to have the same people hopping on. And that's okay too. Maybe you have a different group where it's like new people that you're working with. But I love this for our current customer bases. I love this for people that were layering at in-person appointments. I love this for new people too. We kind of have a little bit of everybody on the lives. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you do a great live. And you know what? I was not good at it when I started doing these. I just wrote an outline. I'm a big fan of having an outline and making sure that I hit those points of, the comment queen, the feedback form, the peek into pink that's after it, and keep going this. Oh my gosh, someone, literally Tara Jennings, who was on the Facebook Live, um, just said she wants to get started. So that's super exciting. Yay. All right. Well, I got to go. I got people signing up. All right. I will talk to you later, friends. Thank you for hopping on this video, as always, and supporting my YouTube channel. By the way, my kids are loving all the new subscribers. They're like, Mom, you have so many. I'm like, I know, it's so much fun. So you're making little children's day. So thank you. I appreciate you.